All right, hello my friends. Welcome to our March stitch reveal. I have a little baby swatch here to show you, but let's just jump right in. So the way I've set us up is I've just done a row of either single if you're in the US or double crochet if you're in the UK, just to kind of replicate the last row of February. So the 28th would be this row here. And I'm going to kind of show you how we're going to progress into our March stitch. So I'm going to jump in here and I'm going to just chain 3. So you'll be very excited to know our March stitch is called, and this is where we're going to get real confusing with our doubles, trebles, singles, blah, blah, blah. If you're in the US, you will be doing a double crochet. If you are in the UK, you will be doing a treble crochet. But we're going to do them with a slight twist. So as if I'm going to start my stitch, so we've chained our 3, we're going to skip our first stitch just as we did before, because this is going to count as our first stitch. And where we normally go in here into the bottom of a stitch, and you can kind of see we've taken the whole stitch onto our crochet hook just there, we're not doing that this month. No, no, no. We're going to pop our yarn over and we're going to turn our work very slightly. And where you've got these V's, we're going to just go into the back loop of one of the V's. We're going to pull through, pop our yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So again, we yarn over, again, we turn slightly. We're going to pop our crochet hook in the back loop, so in between the middle of the V, pull through, yarn over, coming through 2 stitches, yarn over, 2 loops, coming through 2 loops again. So again, yarn over, into the back loop, pull through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. And this stitch is not going to grow as quickly as our double trebles did, if you're in the UK. But it will still give you some good growth for March. I mean, I think from now on, every stitch that we do will grow more than our January stitch, but that's okay. That's kind of the nature of the beast. And I kind of think it kind of gives you a really clear spot of where months started, where they finished. And if, you're kind of interested in tracking the changes and the trends, hopefully this is kind of helpful in kind of seeing, what's gotten different, etc., etc. All right, so as you can see, we're kind of getting this like ribbed effect as we go along. And that will just continue as you go, and you'll kind of have, like ribs on this side and they have a rib on that side, and it should look quite nice. I'm just going to pause this and I'll come back the other way and then I'll show you what happens when we get to the end here. So bear with. All right, my friends, we are back at the end of a second row. So you can see it's kind of coming up. I've got this rib and I've got the rib from the other row. And I kind of pulled this out so it looks a little funky, but hopefully this is kind of a good realistic view of what might happen to you. So you join me as we just wrap up this row. I might just take that out because it looks a little gross. There we go. So yeah, you've got that kind of looseness there, which is fine, very normal. I'm sure you've seen this before in your own work, I hope. Or maybe it's just me and I shouldn't be teaching. Okay, so here, and then we're going into this back loop here, and like so on and so forth. Okay, so we're at the end. We've got our chain stitches, and mine are not super cute, but we'll just do our best. So what might have to happen, and probably will happen, is first of all, count your stitches. So you should have, well, for me, I've got 19 along here. This is going to be 20. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to yarn over. I'm going to go in here. Yes, I am. Good. So just to show you again, so I found my chain, which kind of looks, it's a bit twisted. So yeah, there it is. Oh my gosh, I'm off camera. Okay, found my chain. Here is my chain, just there. You see it looks kind of funky, but I'm going to go in there, in between those two, pull through, pop my yarn over, come through 2, yarn over, come through 2, and then off I go again, chaining 1, 2, yeah, 3. And that is our March stitch. I'm going to think about this. Yeah, this is just because I've been very loose at the ends here. So I think on the other side, it's not as kind of noticeable or as like less cute. So just kind of, I guess this is a surprise top tip, making sure that things stay pretty tight at the ends of your rows so that you don't kind of get this weird kind of little gappy moment. But again, you might for the first couple of rows, and then you'll settle into the tension and you'll get used to it, and it'll all be hunky-dory, and you can see how you've been doing and how you've been getting better.